We're coming at you with our first impressions on the Puma Stewie 1. Brianna Stewart, let's go. Welcome back to our channel, guys. As you can see, we're checking out the Puma Stewie 1. Got something a little different today. I personally haven't checked out like a girls basketball shoe line before, so this will be fun, but the design's a little bit different. Miguel, what do you think about these? We got Miguel on the camera today.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying these, honestly. Like when you first brought them out the box, I was like, yeah, these are actually pretty cool. They look really comfortable, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, not a bad look to the design at all. They got like a little bit of an Air Max, like 270 look from the side to me.
Yeah, they do.
A little bit of that vibe, but yeah, so this is, like I was just saying, this is Brianna Stewart's signature basketball shoe with Puma. I honestly, I was just looking for a shoe to review. I didn't even know she had one. But it is the Stewie 1, and I think the Stewie 2s might have just dropped. It's a cool name for a shoe line, but I think the 2s just dropped, so it is still fairly new. I want to say they retail for $110 or $120. I should have checked the price, but before we get any more into the shoes, bring you over here. Miguel, what kind of merch we rocking today?
We have our baller socks.
Gotta come correct.
And the tee.
And we got the baller tee, guys. A few different designs and stuff like that. We have more available on our website. Check that out, links in bio. Now we'll get back to the shoes. So yeah, Puma has been kind of like on a little bit of a heater. Like all their basketball shoes have been amazing. You got LaMelo Ball 2s, but they've also been coming out with the TRC Blaze Court, the Fusion Nitro, just different stuff like that. All have been pretty consistently good playing models. I wonder if these are gonna be the same. I like the design. They look pretty clean there, but we're more so here to check out the performance. Let's get on the court, check that out. All right, so now getting on the court, kind of putting some shots up, seeing how they feel for more of the performance side. But as always, first, what do you guys think about the Puma Stewie 1? How we liking that design? Definitely got that Air Max look to it. Puma Stewie 1, not bad. But as you can tell, guys, this is gonna be our first impressions, but we're not outdoors. Today, we're actually doing it inside because we got a little bit of a storm going on outside. So we are testing these out indoors, which will give us a better overall feel. So we'll get right into the performance side, kind of how these play. So first, I'll bring you down here, just kind of check out. They don't actually label on this model what they're using for the cushioning. It feels really bulky and soft in the back. But the overall feel kind of initially is gonna be balanced. As far as the support features go, you're gonna have like the laces, got some straps right there to kind of tie in to the shoe. Tightening these up definitely does feel like it keeps you more secure. I will give you a quick look at the traction pattern just before we get on the court, kind of see, feel out more how they feel for that overall performance. So Puma Stewie 1, like I said just a second ago, Puma basketball shoes have been feeling really, really good whenever it comes to just overall performance. That's something that I've liked a lot. LaMelo Ball, I referenced them. Traction's been amazing. That's one of the first things I noticed about these. They're gonna be squeaky, just stopping, there's no movements. There's no movement on my foot. You can see it right there. I'm a big fan of that. So traction's always been one of the better spots just for Puma basketball shoes. The one thing I have noticed a little bit on this model is whenever I'm trying to go quick, a little bit of heel movement, but not a lot. Whenever I'm trying to go quick, just on that back side more. The front one, you're just rolling. Back foot, just a little bit. It's still not too bad. It's not gonna be bad at all. But I mean, geez, my bad, guys. Had a little bit of a foot cramp there, but yeah, back to the actual shoe. For the price, I'm kind of impressed. Puma has been, like I said, pumping out a bunch of really great models. I can't think of a weakness on this shoe that I can draw out right now.
What's the sizing feel like?
Oh yeah, I'll bring you down here. We'll check out the sizing real quick. So just looking at them straight on, it's gonna be more of a standard fit. You can tell it's not wide. I don't know, I'd call them narrow though. You do have about half a thumb's width left over for the length. That's kind of how I prefer my shoes to play. As far as the actual sizing goes, the fit feels really good on these. Budget-friendly model, Puma Stewie 1. That's gonna wrap up our first impressions on the Puma Stewie 1. Not a bad shoe, not a bad shoe. I mean, there's definitely some things I'm liking already. The cushion feels like it's gonna be not as nice as a LaMelo Ball, but I mean, it feels like it's gonna be a plus. Maybe some support issues on there, but I mean, one thing is for sure, I like the design. Just like Miguel said, these things look clean. I like the kind of split setup that they got. I'm not sure what's going on with her logo here. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's funny.
But it's funny, but I mean, not a bad shoe overall. Puma Stewie 1, I'm a fan.
Retail price?
Retail price on these things is $120. $120 for the Puma Stewie 1. We finally actually got the number on those, but feels like it's gonna be a solid shoe. What's up?
Is this gonna be worth it for $120?
For $120, first time checking out a shoe in her line. I don't know the quality of materials that they use on these yet, but so far from the first impressions, they do feel like they're gonna be pretty nice. The cushion's gonna be solid. Support might be the one spot that these lack because the traction's gonna be killer, just like it feels like all Puma shoes are. But that's gonna wrap up our first impressions on the Puma Stewie 1. For the full breakdown, I do that. That always takes about a week to do, so make sure you're coming back to check that out. But until next time, peace.